Alright, what's up, everybody? We are on Season 1, Episode 5 of Arcane, which is called Everybody Wants to Be My Enemy. I actually very much wonder who that title is referring to. I could see it being Vi for some reason. It's either her or Powder, but like with Vi, I can't really make out why it would apply to her. Somehow it feels like it could, but concretely I can't really think of why yet. With Powder, it's much more easier to understand though, because yeah, we already dealt with basically the aftermath of that whole, episode 3 in the last episode 4, of course, Happy Progress Day, which I myself literally just came off of. And all in all, I really liked that episode. I like how the creators so clearly thought through what the state of mind for all these characters would be, especially going a couple years into the future now and skipping over some time. You know, another thing that I really appreciated about it as I was thinking about it is how the show treats you like you're a mature person watching it. Because, for example, they didn't spell out to us in the beginning that time had passed. That's something that I myself had to figure out as I was watching it. I even realized that, like, in the review, I mentioned how it could have been some months, could have been years, but clearly it's been a couple years as I thought it through a little bit more because of the way Powder now clearly looks compared to, she's much older. She's not the same kid that she was in those first 3 episodes anymore. So it's been a few years, and again, they thought everything through. They, another thing, man, but Powder's character in general and the fact that she's gotten so mentally unstable that the whole situation took such a toll on her, made that much sense. And I was thinking especially about that very first, that scene that we had coming right off of the encounter where she burst out and crying, and I don't know, it felt like that was literally a trauma being created on the spot there, right? And you see it here now still, where she, she's reminded of Vi when having this, being faced with this enemy who has purple pinkish hair, I guess. She has created these weird, I don't know, she had some like weird statues almost of seemingly like Milo and perhaps also Clagger in a room. She was all consumed by all kinds of fucked up fucked up emotions inside of her. And it took its toll, like I said. That's really the best way to put it. But at the same time, although she's part of the evil side now, I can't fully look at her as that either. I still feel bad for her because I know what led up to it. I know what she went through, and it's the exact same situation as what happened with Silco, Silco, of course, first 2 episodes, I looked at him as entirely evil, and I just hated his guts. But then episode 3 does dive into a couple of those, like, well, there was some betrayal there, right? And even Vander himself apologized for it. And it's like, okay, you can understand what led a character onto this destructive path. And that's what's so great about it. And the exact same thing is playing out right now with Powder. So, yeah. Another character that I can quickly get into, I guess, is like Caitlyn. I really like what they're doing with her character. I'm very curious to see where they're going to go with her. I feel like she's one of the only characters that I can truly root for, because with all these other characters that I just described, they can be good, but they can still have some questionable choices, I guess, and then some of them are clearly evil, but still have some redeeming factors. But with Caitlyn, I feel like that's the only character right now who just wants to do the right thing, to put it like that. And I don't know, that could still change in the future. Clearly, that's what the show likes doing, I think, is that, just showing you the gray areas and that not everything is black and white, and that's even characters that you root for and that you like and still end up doing things that you might not fully agree with. I don't know if they're going to do that with Caitlyn, though, because right now she seems to have her heart in the right place. Or right in the hard place, I was about to say. But all in all, that's maybe the last thing I should touch on. She went to this prison where Vi ended up now. And it's like, okay, how the hell did Vi get there? I honestly have no idea. I know that she got rescued, of course, by this enforcer guy. So maybe that's how she ended up in there. The enforcer put her in there, or did she herself? Again, it's like another thing that I very much question right now. So with all these other characters, we know where they're at a couple years later. With Vi, we don't yet. And so I myself am having a hard time thinking about, like, okay, how will these events have changed her? What's her goal now? I think her goal would still be, obviously, to rescue Powder and to apologize for what happened. But maybe at the same time, she's built up a lot of anger. yeah, but anger towards what? You know, like I don't know. It's hard to pinpoint exactly. Thankfully, I'm not a writer because I probably wouldn't do as good of a job. This show, the writing so far has been great. So that's the one thing that I just definitely wanted to point out about it. We're gonna dive into episode 5, but of course, guys, if you enjoy my reactions to Arcane, then we have actually finished the first season entirely over on Patreon already. Over there, we'll now be up to episode 9. So, like I said, that concludes the reaction journey. So obviously right now I haven't seen those episodes yet, but I can't wait to have fully caught up with it. But if you want to see my reactions, you can actually check them out straight away. Patreon is linked on top of the description, as always, of course, and your support is very much appreciated. It's what allows me to make these videos in the first place, so keep that in mind. But yeah, go and check all of that out. Full-length reactions will be up there too if you want to see me react to the episodes in their entirety. And then with that being said, let's dive into episode 5 of Arcane. Here we go. Are we hunting? Oh, we're just practicing. Who is this? Oh. I guess this is what Caitlyn has been training for her whole life. I assume this is a little earlier, right? Yeah, she definitely looks younger. Yeah. There we go. Oh, so this character is still coming back in some way, you know? Flashbacks. Felt like she had a larger role to play, that enforcer. Man, you'd almost, like, mistake Caitlyn there for Powder. Looking so young and with blue hair.
Did my parents pay you to let me win?
That's a serious accusation.
You held your shot. I saw you.
The trophy is yours. You earned it.
You haven't answered my question.
Yeah, her parents always
your
looked out
didn't
for her.
pay me. I just thought you deserved it.
Okay.
Begs the question, young Kerman. What are you shooting for?
That's a very good question. Because to me it seems like doing the right thing is what it is, but
There's no record
why?
of you or your crimes. What are you here for?
My sunny personality.
This was a waste of time.
Couldn't have put it better. Hey, give Silco a kiss on that winning eye of his, will you?
Silco, the industrialist.
Okay, this is getting old. Can you just send in whoever's gonna kick the shit out of me so I can get on with my night?
Damn, she's kind of lost it herself, hasn't she?
Does this mean anything to you?
Oh shit. Yeah, you're gonna get her attention that way.
My question first. You work for Silco?
They all do. How can anyone not know that? Where did you find this?
I need proof if I'm to believe what you're saying about Silco.
I could get it for you. Just not from in here.
In what mad world would I trust someone like you?
Someone like me? Undercity's gonna eat you alive.
You need someone of experience on this type of mission.
I've got orders from Councillor Tallis concerning inmate 516.
You want us to have a chat with her?
It's for her release.
I was gonna say.
Since when's he a counselor?
Since today.
Oh, that will come in handy, yeah, that Jayce is on the team now.
How
On
many
the council.
chats have you had with her?
I would love to see these two teaming up, to be honest. I think she's exactly the companion that Vi needs now.
These brave enforcers sacrificed their lives to defend the values of our great city.
Who was this, Daddy?
Yeah, I was thinking Grayson, that's what she was called.
A good woman. You said you could control her. I lost 6 officers. 6!
Oh
She
my
pushed it too
god.
far this time. The council's up in arms.
Just
Arresting
like
her
Grayson had her
you a
connections
favor.
with Vandals,
I don't
he
need
has them with
favors. I need you to do your job.
Silco. See, that's what I figured already last episode.
The firelights have been a thorn in both our sides.
Oh, that's tidy for you. What if I'm not interested in playing along?
I hope you can remain a part of it.
I don't think he has much of a choice, to be honest. He does realize that, right? He's all alone here.
From an anonymous concerned citizen.
Yeah, money makes the world go round.
You wanted to see me?
Have your people ever reviewed these logs?
Mr. Tallis, I assure you.
Counselor, and the only assurance I need is that you will search and seize any unauthorized merchandise.
You sure you don't want to confer with the other counselors before?
This corruption runs deep, Sheriff.
This is such a
I
Star
intend to
Wars
root it
room.
out. Have you made any progress with the stolen gemstone?
Yes. Chief suspect is an undercity gang. They call themselves wildlife. They operate like
Oh shit. Why the hell is he coughing up blood? Oh, don't get taken in by the light, dude.
You alright? A headache.
That's a little more than a headache.
It's all about these runes. They form some kind of mathy, magic-y gateway. So, here goes.
Does she know what to do with it? Oh my god. All the memories coming back. I guess that's what she's done with all these weird recreations of Milo and Claga. Like, she's trying to recreate her old hideout, right?
No, it was a mistake. It was a mistake.
Oh, that's so messed up.
I heard the bathysphere has a nice view. That could be a good way to get a lay of the land.
Too risky.
Oh my god, we're just going over the roofs like old days. I don't think she is much used to that though. How the hell are you gonna keep up? She's not running off, is she? Oh my god, look at that Assassin's Creed shot. Oh, I love it. Yeah, still giving me the same game vibes that I already had in episode 1. Oh, these guys will be no threat. They just don't realize it.
Nice jacket.
It would be a shame if something happened to it.
Welcome to the lanes.
You almost got me
Here's
killed.
your clothes.
My sister could do that when she was 7. All us fisherfolk can. Don't you want to blend in?
Yeah, I don't think this is the outfit you want to be wearing here.
Oh, Jericho.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever miss this. This is just me personally.
No, thank you.
See, this is why I relate to Caitlyn, man. She's the best character.
Question him.
About what? The me?
Oh god.
Silco, his connections. Isn't that why we're here?
We're here because I'm hungry. Do you know what prison food is like? No, of course you don't.
It can be worse than this.
Unbelievable. I didn't break you out of jail to eat slop.
Ah, she asked for a clue. That's how it works in here. Order first.
That merchant formerly enjoyed certain leniencies with regard to her trade in exchange for her generous academy patronage.
By leniencies, you mean corruption.
Amara's harmless. There are those who covet your power over the wealth the Hex Gates afford, and would take any opportunity to seize it from you. You've just made yourself everyone's common enemy, Jayce.
The show really is quite political when you think about it, right? There's so many interests at play. It might be a fictional universe, but it's very relatable to the real world, I feel. Oh my god. Ah, is this where they would do that? Yeah, okay. This is where they had their target practice. Man, if it wasn't for the fact that I know for sure Vi is eventually gonna get back to her, like, you know that she would just be caught up by this for the rest of her life. She is never gonna let this go. It's like she's fighting her right now. That's tough, man. Trying to beat a high score. Was that like second place, or what was that saying? Still never gonna be able to beat her.
Well, that place does look like it has bodies buried in the basement.
You don't know anything.
Honestly, all the places here look like that.
No one's asking you to. These are simply favors amongst friends.
I never wanted anything to do with politics. You pushed this on me.
You're a symbol of the future now, Jayce,
What did I
whether
say?
you like it or not. With that comes the potential to shape your own destiny. Welcome, Amara. How's little Rohan?
Counselor Medarda? Counselor Tallis?
Counselor Tallis is willing to reinstate former trade privileges to those who share his vision. Can we count you amongst them?
Counselor Bulbach seems to think other arrangements would be more profitable.
Love how they're mimicking the rain
The
on
man's a
stage.
fool. With him, you'd be investing in the past.
In fact, we're currently looking for new partners in our Hextech research. And as a supporter of House Tallis, you'd be the first in line to any of our advancements.
Yeah, I
How
think
can
she'll
I
like
say
hearing
no
that.
to such an auspicious
Exactly.
offer?
Hextech partners.
He knows exactly what to
That's a nice
say.
ring, doesn't it?
He can say what he wants about not wanting to be involved with politics, but he's very good at it, that's for sure.
Better than expected.
Wow, playing into all these guys. That's the sign that she was given. So what the hell is this place?
One place all the secrets are spilled.
Oh no. The hell, some kind of brothel or what? Yeah, we don't want to see what's going on there.
How exactly do you propose we go about this?
Let him think you work here.
Excuse me?
Take off your clothes.
You know what your problem is? If you really want people to talk to you, you have to let them think you have what they want.
And what do I have?
You're hot, Cupcake.
I was gonna say, I can think of a few things.
So would it be, man or woman?
Oh god.
Hi, I'm Pam. What's your name?
Matilda. But you can call her whatever you want.
My parents named me Matilda after my great grandma.
Nice accent too.
Would you believe it?
Familiar face, I guess.
The Hextech Wonder Boy is on the council now. And he's asking questions. It's only a matter of time before he finds the truth.
What is truth but a survivor's story?
If I'm discovered, we're both finished.
Good thing you've located proof of the Firelight's involvement.
That's such a great line. What is truth but a survival story? Reminds me how they say that, you know,
Imagining yourself a hero.
truth gets decided by whoever wins the war.
The martyr you've always seen yourself as.
Oh shit.
Then what are you waiting for?
Oh, he was just imagining that, okay. Thinking through that scenario. Yeah, that came so out of nowhere.
You need to weaponize the Hextech soon. Once we've cracked their prize, Topside will have no power over us.
Have you heard anything about Powder? I think Silco has her.
Silco's number 2's irregular. I can have Miguel tell you where to find her.
Who's this number
I owe
2?
you.
We sure we can trust her though?
The gardens. This is all I've seen.
Well, she's like, okay, I'll let her enjoy the moment. What the hell was that about?
You did well today.
I had a good teacher.
The Medadas usually only take from the world. We're not often in the position to give anything back.
No, don't go there. Oh god. Nah, this definitely ain't the woman you want to go with, if you'd ask me.
That's beautiful.
I can't figure out why it's not working.
You will.
Is this gonna be his girl?
I thought we could walk together.
I see.
Probably going to sleep here tonight.
Again?
Idiot.
You know, there's always tomorrow, right?
You know you don't refuse such a thing, right? Ah. It wasn't even out of like embarrassment, it was out of purely being a nerd obsessed with his research. Damn, man, what is happening to him? Oh my god, that's so fucked up. He ain't actually dying here, is he? Well, these guys just have them. Oh my god, have that moment. Yeah, that last episode sure was foreshadowing that about him not getting any credit, Viktor. Yeah, that's definitely a creative way of tackling it.
I almost drowned in these waters.
You told me.
What a
million
transition.
times.
Vander wasn't the man you thought he was.
Right. He was like a brother to you, and he turned his back, and blah, blah, blah. Did I miss anything?
Told her about the betrayal.
I've got a new one for you. That day, I let a weak man die, and another was reborn. Betrayal. That pain that feels like it'll eat you from the inside out.
He's trying to make her
either
forget.
break you or forge you into something greater. You need to let powder die.
Oh shit. Using this song in the episode? Oh my god, man. Yeah, this is a great, great song they already picked for the intro. But it's even cooler now.
How much time do I have?
Rotten luck, boys.
What a way to interrupt that song. What the hell just grew out of her back? Oh, see, she's using that. Okay. I don't know if there's any taking her on. This is so similar seeming to the Hex stack where they were talking about the arms. Except this is fueled by, you know, this stuff that Silco liked using. Oh shit, she actually fucked her up, damn. Wow.
Where's my sister? Where's he keeping her? Keeping her? You mean Jinx?
Yeah, she thinks she's being held captive, but...
She works for him.
Exactly. They're buddy-buddy now. More than that. Oh shit.
I'll give her your regards.
Nah, yeah, this is where Caitlyn comes in, of course. Yeah, thank God we still had her.
Why did you let her go?
Do you ever say thank you?
He's gonna know we're here now.
Whose fault is that?
Good point.
You gonna help me out, Cupcake?
Stop calling me that. My name is Caitlin.
But you're so sweet. Like a cupcake.
Shut up.
You're making a mess.
Well, here comes the message. I don't think he'll be happy to know that Vi is trailing her sister again. Okay, and she's continuing to...
Sister.
Yeah.
She's back.
From the dead.
From the dead. Wow. Man, this show can be so creative at times. I love how, when you think about this episode, it's not even like a lot has happened, right? No real major events, I would say. It's been there to set up particular narratives and to put things back into place so that now we can follow up from that. Of course, especially I'm thinking about Vi now working together with Caitlin. But yeah, again, I just love the creative shots, some of the montage that they use with the music, but then also how they combine certain scenes together where we see Viktor still doing his research and working his butt off, basically, while, yeah, Jayce is having his moment in an entirely different kind of way. I don't know, all of it is so... Like I said, it's so well thought out. It all makes sense. The way they then transition to Silco, they're talking to Powder and to try and let her forget because he's seeing how Powder is still affected by it all, and she just can't let go, right? And he's trying to find a way by playing into the same emotions that he felt. And this is what I've been talking about all this time, and I think in the intro before this reaction too, how they of course have a similar backstory when you think about it, and he's using that to his advantage to get her to hopefully, get through that phase, I guess, right? But it will be interesting now because Vi is going to be coming back into play as this episode is essentially set up then. And clearly Silco is not too happy with that because he feels like, oh, we finally had our first progress day. No pun intended, but, he's finally able to get through to Powder, I think, in certain ways, even more. But now this obstacle is clearly going to make things quite difficult for him. Other than that, I mean, it was just nice. I think especially what I liked is just seeing Caitlin work together with Vi. Vi showing her sort of that, the street side of things, I guess, right? Like she's grown up in this environment and Caitlin feels entirely uncomfortable and unfamiliar here. But she's adapting quickly, right? Which was great to see. Jayce, in the meantime, is still stuck with the politics of it all. That's another thing that I really loved. That the way overall that they're expanding on all of that. Yeah, and then we have this one guy whose name I'm blanking out on right now. My apologies, but the corrupt guy, the corrupt enforcer, who I had totally expected last episode something was up with him, and there was some corruption going on. I literally called it out there, and now it's clear that like he's basically. What Grayson was to Vander is what he is to Silco, apparently. And Jayce, of course, he's noticing some of that, but he can't put his finger on who's the cause of it. And so now he has to deal with all the politics of all these other guys in the council. And again, it's all it's all done so well. I'm having a hard time really putting it into words, I guess. But I think overall, I just enjoyed this episode so much. In a weird way, I felt like this might be among my favorites. Like, I really just, I don't know, it just, everything made sense. Everything hit me. And that was the great thing about it. I love the way, like I said, especially that it made me feel, the way that things were visualized and the audio that they used. And again, that one montage with the intro music, all of it was fantastic. So I can't wait to see where we go from here. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed my reaction to episode 5 of Arcane. Of course, over on Patreon, you can finish the entire journey with me straight away because we'll be, episode 9 will have gone up there today. So you can go and check that out straight away, along with, of course, full-length reactions. Your support is very much appreciated and is what allows me to make these videos in the first place, so keep that in mind. Now, with that being said, I want to thank you all for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you back in the next episode.